I started playing music about when I was about 10 years old, in 5th grade. I started taking classical lessons, piano lessons, and then I started taking jazz lessons at 17 with Mark Massey. I just always liked the piano. I've always liked the sound. I just like it. I've heard jazz on a radio station, and I've listened to it here and there somehow, and then I just suddenly met someone that taught jazz piano, and so I decided to contact him, and then he started teaching me jazz. Right around high school, I went out to just a bunch of random concerts and with some friends, and to jazz venues, to concerts, parks, wherever there was jazz. And I got interested in it, and a friend of mine actually knew a jazz pianist who taught jazz, and I contacted him, and that was when I started taking lessons and listening to a bunch of different recordings. One of my main influences is Bill Evans. I've been listening to him ever since I started listening to jazz, and I also love Oscar Peterson and Keith Jarrett and Herbie Hancock. Other than jazz, I love listening to just a bunch of independent artists. Like one of my favorite to listen to is Kaki King. She's a guitar player. I love listening to guitar players. I love listening to Brazilian guitarists like Romero Lumbabo. And Cesar Camargo is also one of my favorite Brazilian pianists. I'm going to be playing All the Things You Are by Oscar Hammerstein, and I Got Nothing by Eric Reed.
started playing drum set when I was in 10th grade, and when I joined the music department 4 years ago, I started playing mallets and other percussion. I chose to major in music at Cal State because I love music and I love playing music, and it's a real passion of mine. I've been into music since the 7th grade. I watched A Clockwork Orange, and it made me fall in love with Beethoven's Ninth, and I started listening to that. And all of my friends at school kind of thought I was weird to be listening to classical music at that age. Everybody else was listening to Green Day, you know, that kind of thing. The fact that my friend in high school played guitar, and he needed somebody to play drums is why I started playing drums. I'm going to be playing Reverie by Claude Debussy.
was 12 years old in 6th grade because other than a few failed piano lessons before that, I started playing drums because my PE coach had a baby and brought his drum set to the school where I was going. And I saw him moving it in, and I asked him what he was doing. And then he was giving a couple students some drum lessons, and so I asked for drum lessons and he gave them to me for free. So I started playing drums then. I think it was just because it was the thing that I loved the most. I didn't want to play basketball, I didn't want to be a professional skateboarder, and I didn't want to sit in an office. So when I was graduating high school, I decided, because I think I had had the most success with music, because I'd been playing in bands and I had gotten into like a semi-professional band. And I thought, oh, I'd like to do this from the rest of my life instead of sit behind an office desk and push pencils, I guess. I'll be playing a traditional West African arrangement of a song called Bawa. It's got many different arrangements for multiple African xylophones known as gilis. It can accompany a larger work which includes dancers and drummers, full ensemble of at least 20 to 30 people with the xylophones playing in the background. But I'll just be playing the solo xylophone part for Bawa.
Started playing music when I was in 8th grade. I was around 12 years old. Started playing a drum set and went on through high school and then came here to Long Beach State and started playing all sorts of percussion that we are required to study here, whether it's classical, ethnic, or jazz. I started playing drum set because I was listening to a lot of punk rock and I knew I wanted to play guitar or drum set, and I just went with drum set, just kind of flip of a coin, and got really into it. And then when I got here, I was playing punk rock basically through high school, played a little bit of jazz. And then when I got here, you know, there's just so many opportunities here as far as the different genres and styles that our teacher here gives us and allows us to study, that it just was really stuff that I've never listened to before. So I got into a lot of the stuff like whether it's this instrument with the congas, which came from Cuba. You know, it was just interesting because you don't hear it a lot. But so I started listening to Latin jazz and Afro-Cuban music, and that's how I got into these instruments. My main influence would have to be my teacher, Brad Dutz, who I've been studying with for 2 years. He's basically been a huge inspiration and really led me to create a certain style of my own, which is always developing and I'm still working it out. But he really is a great teacher in that sense, where he wants you to be your own player, but take from a lot of players, and like whether it's taking from great congueros like Francisco Agobea and Pancho Sanchez, and a lot of other players that I'm still looking into. I'm going to play an improvisational piece that I developed a slight form to it that I'm going by, but it's going to have lots of improvisation, and I'm going to call it Ride the Snake.